Hi there, WWE champions. Joker again, bringing you today's how to do your minimum 3 billion damage versus the Titan as fast as possible. So today is Steve Austin, so we're running Acro Woods. He is Hype 4 6-star gold with our Trick Cena 7 bronze Hype 4. Acro Woods, I have the Hell in a Cell 2017 moment, which gives gems plus 50%, moves plus 75%, multiplies plus 3, 150% gem strap with 4 Fury 3s, adding another 100%, with a purple gem focus. I have the Rainbow Snowfall adding 500%, and the blue Mini Rumble, break 20, make 20. I don't have his gear, but it adds plus 2 to all multis. And for Entourage, we're going to use Tekken Kitty is plus 2 multiplies. Scary Sherry plus 4 multiplies. Most Electrifying Man Rock plus 1 multiply. And I'm using Zombie Bret Hart purple plus 40% and multiplies plus 60%. We're running the Tornado DDT to set up the Snowfall, and then Lost in the Woods the finish to break them. I also have the Springboard Bulldog on there. Purple makes blue gems, but we're not going to use that at all. So make sure you got your blue prop ready. And let's see, he's got 600 billion. So let's see if we can finish him off before he does his 4th big hit. And we'll see how quick we can get to 3 billion. All right. We'll start out with the blue prop. Get loaded. There's everything. Lays the Snowfall, and then you hit the finisher to break them. Now, Woods is very dependent on cascades. There's times where he'll hit much better than other times. There's really nothing you can do about that. The gems just fall where they fall, but he is extremely good versus Titan. His damage builds up very quick with this setup. All of his multiplies are times 16, and then you get to lay out 28 purple gems over top of them. As you can see, we've done 2.5 billion before the Titan's first hit. So I don't think it's going to be a very big issue getting to the 3 billion. If you're just looking for your minimum damage. This hit right here should put us over the 3 billion mark. So you can invest about 90 seconds and get yourself some hype to be able to help your team going forward. It just goes to show so many people say they don't do Titan because of how much time it takes. Well, there's 5 billion. That's plenty for your rewards, and you can just swipe gems after that and let yourself die. It doesn't really matter. I do think Titan is an area that everybody should be doing, because as the game progresses in this new meta, it's becoming more and more necessary. I'm sure you notice in Showdown, for instance, everybody's now 7-star bronze and hype 4. They just increased the amount of hype you can hold of wildcard hype up to 300. You can hold 300 wildcard hype now. So hype 5 at least is coming out here soon. But the issue is if you don't have hype, you really are going to get yourself into a position where you can't help your team in feuds, in Showdown, in any aspect of the game. You're really just going to be forced into either being way behind everybody else or be forced into quitting the game. That's going to be the two options, I think, that it's going to come down to. And here we are. This is going to be the Titans' first big hit. And we're at just over 24 billion. So that's not too bad, but a Titans' first big hit. We're going to lay out the trap gems just to get the little extra Cena damage here. All right. You can see my Cena he was 1.8 billion health. So I don't have to go through the hassle of trying to heal him, trying to keep him healed. He's going to live long enough for Austin to get pinned here. It's hopefully going to be before Austin does a fourth hit. I usually try to make that my goal. And with how hard Woods starts hitting here soon, it should be an attainable goal today. I really appreciate everybody out there watching, and hopefully these videos are educational, insightful. I'm not really sure. Something. And, also, if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to throw them out there. If you want to see me use somebody else, if I have that character, I'll be more than happy. Get up there and see how quick you can do 3 billion. And I feel like if the character is gem damage and they have a hot tag, I can get 600 billion. So it's just a question of how long it takes to get there. I had Coco Beware at Hype 2 and 6-star silver, and I did 600 billion with him paired up with Cena. Which, if you've been playing Titan at all, you already know Cena is the, I don't know if gimmick's the right word, the key to doing the really huge damage. So here you can see this is going to be the Titans' second big hit. We're at 515, basically 515. And we took him to 491, so 24 billion per hit. That's why I said Woods is very cascade dependent. You could be 5 or 10 billion ahead of what I'm at, or 5 or 10 billion behind, depending on how the gems fall. And we're at 134 at the Titans' second big hit. All right. And just if you don't know, this is my actual account. This is not a candy store account. I don't have just everything out there. And still doing plenty of damage to help my team and help myself. It really amazes me the number of people that don't even try to do Titan. They don't contribute. They don't help their team. It's just amazing. Some people say it takes too long. Some people say it's too repetitive. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I feel like a showdown contest every week and weekend and everything being one turn click. That feels way more repetitive to me. And I think eventually they're going to make Titan a team reward. Keep track of the entire points of the team and rank the teams and get rewards that way also. Which is kind of surprising they haven't done already. They really tried to force Titan when it first came out. So they were letting everybody know. Now it's in a position where everybody's got hype fours like crazy. I myself have just about 100 hype fours. A lot of them aren't very useful, but I have all my main people for Titan at hype 4. Okay, this is going to be his third big hit. And you can see we're clearly going to be over 300 billion. There's a nice little cascade there we got. All right, we're at 262. Let's see how much we're hitting for per turn now. I'm going to go there. $262. We went down to 205, so you can see we hit for just over 56 billion. That turn. This is his third big hit. This will be 255 million. And I don't think it's going to be looking good for him too much longer. He's got 205 left, and our last hit was for 55, so it doesn't look like he's going to make it to the fourth Titan big hit. May have done just over 60 on that one, actually. So you can see it doesn't take very long to get him built up to where he's doing just ridiculous damage. Now he'll be in a rage, so he'll lay all his protect gems and stuff on the bottom here. And we'll be killing him this round for sure. If he survives the first hit, I'll be surprised. 74 billion. We would need a good cascade, but we did. So we hit 75 billion on the last hit. You can see it's pretty simple. It went pretty fast. Scored a lot of points for the team. And with 2 hits down there, you can see over 1.2 trillion damage done. So, thanks for watching. I hope it helped. Feel free to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.